What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So this is unbelievable, but it's very believable. Legendary 8th Division World Champion, iconic Filipino superstar, future Hall of Fame boxer, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao. 62 wins, 8 losses, 2 draws, 39 big wins by way of knockout. He himself was knocked out 3 times in his career. He's 45 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. Manny Pacquiao, get this. The last time we saw him in an official boxing match was August of 2021, 3 years ago, when he took on and lost badly to then WBA welterweight world champion, Cuban star boxer, Gervonta. He was supposed to fight Earl the Truth Spence Jr. that night, but Earl suffered a broken or detached retina, and Gervonta filled in, and he dominated Manny Pacquiao. Now Manny Pacquiao is calling out undefeated, 3-division, 5-time world champion, superstar boxer, who is widely acknowledged and recognized as one of the faces, if not the face of the sport of boxing, in Gervonta Tank Davis, superstar boxer who has 29 wins, no losses, no draw, 27 big wins by way of knockout, 29 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. So they're both the same height. And Manny Pacquiao is saying now, according to his team, they're willing to go down to, get this, junior welterweight, 140 pounds, and challenge Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, they're the same height, same arm reach. Now, Manny Pacquiao has been campaigning and fighting at 140 pounds, 47 pounds, since 2008, when he last fought David Diaz at 140 pounds. So he's been fighting at this weight class for 16 years, since 2008, right? And so now he's stating that he will come down to 140 and fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Here's why Gervonta Tank Davis should take the fight. Now, obviously, this is a money grab for Manny Pacquiao, right? And Manny Pacquiao is a competitor. He's explosive. He has power. But in the same token, this is a money grab, right? He sees that how big of a fight, because this would be enormous. Tank Davis versus Manny Pacquiao would do 1 million pay-per-view buys. Easy, right? It's going to outdo his last fight, April 22nd, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, when he took on and defeated former lightweight, now junior welterweight, Mexican-American superstar, title contender, King Ryan Garcia, who was 24 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 20 wins by way of knockout, 25 years of age, 5'10" with a 70-inch arm reach. He hadn't fought for a world title, so obviously he never won a world title. He has a big social media following, but he didn't do any pay-per-views before the Tank Davis fight, nor did he do one after him. Manny Pacquiao is an icon. He's a legend. He's done multiple massive fights. He makes up for 50% of the biggest fight in boxing history against Floyd Mayweather, okay? When they did 4.6 million pay-per-view buys. That's ridiculous, right? And that was back in 2015, 9 years ago. But here's why it's important. Now, is this a money grab for Tank Davis? 1,000%. But here's why Tank Davis should take the fight. He did 1.2 million pay-per-view buys with Ryan Garcia. He did the $23 million gate, the 5th highest gate in Las Vegas boxing history. And he took home over $30 million. But here's why history can repeat itself in this situation and catapult Gervonta Tank Davis into an even higher conversation than he is right now. Manny Pacquiao and Gervonta Tank Davis will do at least 1.3 to 1.5 million pay-per-view buys. Gervonta Tank Davis has fought at 140, and Manny Pacquiao is not a big guy. But this is history repeating itself. Manny Pacquiao, okay, in December of 2008, he took on a legend, an icon, a Hall of Famer, a Mexican-American superstar, Oscar the Golden Boy De La Hoya. He stopped him in the 8th round. Oscar quit on the stool. But more importantly, Oscar hadn't fought at welterweight in years, let alone the fight was at, I believe, a catchweight at 145. So Oscar came down significant amount of weight. He actually had fought Bernard Hopkins at middleweight, right? And he had fought Floyd Mayweather, at 147. At 154, and Steve Forbes at 154. But he hadn't fought at that weight class in years. But he came down. And although Oscar wasn't viewed as the same guy he once was, when Oscar came down in weight and fought Manny Pacquiao was already a Hall of Famer, already a legend. He had the fights with Eric Morales, Barrera, Marquez, right? He was already a legend. But that transitioned Manny Pacquiao into a completely, entirely different conversation. The Oscar De La Hoya fight was the beginning of a whole new entire career. Because Oscar De La Hoya versus Manny Pacquiao was frowned upon. It was like, really? Oscar's too big for him. And in the same case right now, people will look at the situation and say, really? Manny is too big for Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, in stature, they're not. But Manny competes at 147. So that's how it'll be viewed. Oscar wasn't the same guy. Manny's not the same guy. But their name still carries a significant amount of weight to the crossover, the household names, the casuals. Tank Davis is already a superstar, as Manny Pacquiao was. Similar to when Floyd took the mantle from Oscar and it transitioned him into a different conversation. This will transition Gervonta Tank Davis into a completely, entirely different conversation. And I believe he will knock out Manny Pacquiao. And I think that, and I'm on record saying that he's a more skilled, talented fighter than Manny Pacquiao. And especially at this event, I thought he was more skilled than Manny Pacquiao in his prime. Would he beat Manny Pacquiao in his prime is a completely different conversation. But does he possess more skill set, more tools in the toolbox? Yes. At this advanced age, he would knock out Manny Pacquiao. But Manny Pacquiao is going to make it an exciting fight. He's going to be aggressive. He don't know how to do anything else but be aggressive. He's going to come forward. And Tank is going to knock him out. And that knockout will do miracles for his... It will transition him again until, I can't reiterate this enough, until it's a completely, entirely different conversation. And so with that said, it would be a passing of the mantle. This would justify putting Tank Davis in the same conversation as Canelo Alvarez. Because this would be back-to-back million pay-per-view buys. And this would be a more lucrative fight and a bigger pay-per-view event against Manny Pacquiao. Believe that. And it's a winnable fight for Gervonta Tank Davis. And it's a win-win for both guys because Manny Pacquiao is going to get paid. Tank Davis is going to get paid. But this is going to do something even better for Tank Davis's career moving forward. And so with that said, this would be reminiscent of when Manny Pacquiao stopped Oscar De La Hoya. Then everybody started to wonder. And they started to say, let's see him against a welterweight that may not be the biggest welterweight, but a competitive welterweight. Let's see him against him. Then he fought and knocked out Ricky Hatton in the second round brutally. Then it became somewhat a reality. Wait a minute. This guy might be on to something. He did something Floyd Mayweather didn't do. Right? Then they said, let's see him against Miguel Cotto. Then he battered Miguel Cotto and stopped him in the 12th round. Then guess what? The conversations truly started with himself and Floyd Mayweather. It became a reality. Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. This man might even be able to beat Floyd Mayweather. And it turned out to be the biggest boxing event in boxing history, garnering over $400 to $500 million, 4.6 million pay-per-view sold. Both guys made over $100 million. It started with that. If he didn't have the Oscar De La Hoya fight, it would have never blossomed into this. And this is the opportunity again for Tank Davis. So Manny Pacquiao is calling out Tank Davis and saying that he wants this fight with Gervonta Tank Davis. They should oblige him. Gervonta Tank Davis should take this fight with Manny Pacquiao. And I think he's going to knock out Manny Pacquiao by the 7th, 8th round. But it's going to be exciting. The build-up for the fight, the magnitude of the fight, and what he's going to absorb after beating Manny Pacquiao will be bar none. It's going to be priceless. I think he should take the fight. We already know why Manny Pacquiao wants to fight, because he sees a payday. He's not going to fight Canelo at 168. And nobody else he could fight is worth his while to make it that level of a fight right now. But fighting Gervonta Tank Davis, oh, that would do enormous numbers. Enormous. So let's see how this unfolds and plays out. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. So all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.